Hello ladies and gentlemen, and welcome back to Empires of Steel episode 7 for our series. The last episode we left off, we were getting our faces smashed in by the Canadians, which is definitely not good. I had some armies kind of routed around here and everything, so we weren't doing all too bad, but we're definitely not doing too good, and I need to definitely figure something out. So I'm going to take the turns a little bit slower since I've been kind of taking them somewhat faster than I would like. So that is going to be the plan. We're going to take the turns a little bit slower, try to better position our troops, and see if we can't maybe pull something off or pull anything off. See if we can't do some bombing there. We've got a bunch of bombers and a bunch of jets. Let's fly the jets over to Sydney. Sydney's got some units that are healing up, so we'll leave that where it is. I'm routing these guys. Let's actually put them into the airfield. The airfield's got some flat guns in it. Okay. What else? Got some tanks and armor there. Some tanks and armor there. Let's move these guys into Sydney so they can heal up and move these guys out to replace them. And submit turns. So having a weak navy is pretty much what ultimately caused our destruction. Well, I'm not going to say destruction yet, but it definitely hurt us immensely. Okay, how do I want to do this? I would like to bomb Dali. Artillery. Okay, sending it there. I'm actually going to send the artillery down to here. Enter the iron mine. I've got flat guns here that I'm going to enter in this fort. This bomber, let's move it to Manila. Sydney's got a lot of units healing up. These guys are all healed up. Let's move them out to this fort here. Submit orders. So we're really just playing on the defensive right now, but I honestly think that we're not in a bad enough position that I'm too worried about it. We are losing a lot of food though, and oil, but we're not losing enough that I think we're still going to be okay. After this is done producing artillery, let's get some wealth produced. I could buy food, but holy crap. 1,500, well, might as well. I've got the cash for it. And I'm going to send this ship around to capture that food, capture this food, and just kind of work its way down, because this is actually previously all Nazi food. Alright, more bombers. We're going to join this group of bombers here. Now, where did my group of fighters go? Okay, they're healing up right now. Let's leave it that way. Let's bomb Dali again. We're going to bomb Dali again, and then I'm going to move probably a group of units into Dali. Let's actually send this unit up to Sydney to repair. And this unit's fully repaired. Let's send them over to this iron mine. This unit's kind of just chilling there in that swamp area. Probably should get them in that fort. Give them the defensive bonus. Alright, they're still moving guys in. Honestly, the game is not fully lost yet. My artillery is making short work of their vehicles here, which is good. Let's actually, that's why I actually got this artillery, was specifically to, actually I'm going to keep them just in the city since they seem to be firing back. Ooh, this sub is actually chasing us. See if I can port up in time, because I really need this battleship to survive. Wonder if I could do some bombing. Doesn't look like it. Can I bomb them with this? I could, but they're not going to make it back in time. They're not within range. Ooh, I can get them with the, what is this? The tactical bombers. That's what those are. I can get them with the tactical bombers. Let's bomb Dali again. We're going to keep giving Dali some or laying some firepower on them until they hopefully collapse, and then I'll move my huge armor division I've got pretty much chilling here. I'll move them in. This tank really needs to heal. Let's send that back to Sydney. They're going back to Sydney. He's coming down here. 3 artillery pieces are going to join up with him, and then we're going to go for Dali. I really need to capture more food's what I need to do. Oh, what is that? I wish there was some way to turn that off. Look at that entire armored unit or whatever decided to take it upon itself to just come down here and engage the enemy, which is not what I needed to do right now. Because now I've got an airfield that's basically undefended. Now those boats are still sitting on the coast there. It looks like that battleship was sunk, which is terrible. I need to get something out here. Destroyer maybe? What's good at taking out submarines? Especially good against the submarines. Let's get a destroyer out here. If we pump one out right here in Manila, then I can start taking these food tiles around here, which is the big thing I need to do, start balancing out food a little bit. Whatever I don't get balanced out right off the bat, I'll have to fix with cash. But enter the iron mine so you can meet up with that artillery. Okay, I've got a jet fighter here. Do I have anything? I have a bunch of units that could actually be upgraded. So let's go and upgrade all of those. Bombers. Let's bomb Detroit now. There we go. Start bombing all these cities here. I almost think I can move these guys in to this fort. And I'm going to do that. These guys are all healed up. Let's... Oh, no, they're not yet. They're not healed yet. Okay. How about these guys? They are. Let's move these guys all together. Ooh, I messed that up. Okay, it seems to work. Alright, let's move these guys... Let's see. Down into this fort. I gotta start pushing this way. Yeah, this game's actually not really a lost cause just yet. Jet fighter, jet fighter. Am I building more things here? Is that what's going on? I am building more jet fighters. What else am I building here? Just click on that. Some jet fighters, some tactical bombers. Okay, I'll pair them all up in a group then. Ooh, these guys are damaged. I'm building a destroyer here. I do not have an Air Force base, so I need to find an Air Force base to bring these guys to. Where did I put an Air Force base? Factory. There is an air base there. Sydney has one. I know that. Yeah, let's fly these guys over to Sydney so we can get some healing done. Okay, what else? These guys I kind of want to heal. Let's disband these and add them to this little division here. Alright, we got a pretty strong group of guys. I really would like to get these 2 infantry healed up before I assault Dali, but you know what? We're just going to go for it. I'm going to move into Dali, and then I'll build a barracks, and they can heal up in there and get ready to move on to Detroit. But my biggest thing is worrying about artillery coming after me. As for these guys, they're going to move up to that fort. Okay, how are we looking on upgrades? Nothing else needs to be upgraded? Where is all this? Ooh, in this group here. Can I swap them out with another group? Yes, I can swap them out with this group. Let's take this group and actually bring them down here to the airfield, and let's bring these guys up to Sydney to upgrade, as well as this tank, which is also moving to Sydney. Oop. And then I'm going to keep the artillery here because that's actually fending this place off from bombing from destroyers. And I'm going to wait till these tanks are healed up, and once they are, we'll move that division out and take this fort and hold it. Maybe move on to the gold. Alright, so Dali is ours. It looks like it didn't put up too much of a fight. Let's get a barracks down. That's definitely the first thing we need. After the barracks, let's go for a radar. And then let's produce wealth. And how's that army doing? Okay, they're just going to sit there and hold that city, because I've got tanks moving in, actually, on me right now. As for this, I can actually... Ooh, they're just out of bombing range. I won't... Will I make it? It doesn't look like it. Why don't we go for bombing this here? do a little bit of damage there. And then what did I pump out here? A battleship, huh? Is that what I'm building in Sydney? Am I building? Oh, I am building battleships. That's right. I was trying to get a fleet up here. Let's actually do a snipe of this food right here. And then if I explore, if I end up showing off any enemy ships, I'll capture them with my, or I'll blow them up with my air support. Artillery, another battleship. Okay, let's go for this food. New York's working on its bombers. Manila should have pumped me out. Nope, it's about to make a destroyer. Okay. Got some flat guns. And we've got a piece of artillery here. Why don't you head down? Or better yet, actually, you know what? Why don't you just stay in Bogota for a second? Bogota's producing money. Is there any city improvements you could get that would be useful? Air Force Base might become useful. And let's just focus on that and then go back to producing wealth. Food is starting to get down a little bit. Oil's dropping pretty quickly, and steel is still on the climb, but not really too much. Okay, that tank got taken out there. We're one turn away from getting the barracks, which I really want to get down so I can get these guys healed up as soon as possible. No enemy ships have come into range yet. We did lose that oil source, but that's just expected at this point. These guys are about to break and engage a target over here. It looks like that's heading towards Sydney. And these guys, let's see. Do I want to take the artillery with them? Yes, I do. So let's take the artillery with us now. And head on down, recapture that, and then take that fort. And let's have this produce 2 more pieces of artillery to help protect that city. And then after that, produce wealth. Yep, that is what I want. Okay, Air Force Base. Pretty large force there, and I've got some massive SAM vehicles just chilling. Where is the force that was heading down here? Were these the guys that I rerouted? They're fully healed. I'm not entirely sure what I... Oh, this was maybe the one I was bringing up to upgrade or something. These guys are all good to go, though. So let's head down to this fort then, I guess. I don't know how much enemy stuff's down there. Hopefully not a lot. I don't have any artillery in this group. I don't really have any artillery nearby. This tank is healing up. Once he's healed up, we'll send him with this group, which is going to engage that. Tactical bombers. I can't. I wish I could do that, but I can't bomb that. Cairo I could bomb if I knew it was theirs. I don't. Could bomb some of these resources down here, but I'd be taking a gamble. Why don't we go for a bombing run on Singapore just to get a feel for what's there? And then this is... those are all healing up. Let me take a look real quick at this. I think 30 is good for that. Ooh, -8 actually. We're not producing as much money as we were. Ooh, there was a lot of units I saw there. And we lost a bunch of tactical bombers because of it. Okay, they're going to engage this infantry unit here, which is all they have. This unit's starting to heal up a little bit more. I want to do a strategic bomb on Detroit, but I don't want to risk losing any bombers. I could fly them to that airfield, but it's such a gamble. I think Sydney's getting bombed right now. I think that's why these are getting damaged. These guys should be engaging this target that's over here. Oh, is it not there anymore? It should still be there. You are trying to engage these targets down here. That's fine, maybe. Get inside the fort first. Let me see what's going on there. Okay, here we go. There we go. That's what I wanted to see. So we've got what appears to be a dreadnought moving in. Trying to intercept my battleship. Dreadnought, very experienced, a veteran, +20 attack. I'm -10 attack because I'm green. And I'm only a battleship class 1, so I'm definitely going to lose that battleship. No doubt in my mind there. Destroyer class 2 and 1.2 turns. I would like to bomb the hell out of that dreadnought, but I almost feel like it would just wreck my air, to be honest with you. Let's try to go for a bombing run just to see what happens. Okay, everybody else should be good. I almost want to move these guys into Detroit. Can I at least start bombarding it from Dali? I think I can. See what this happens up here too. Yeah, we did a good bomb on it. It looks like we actually blew it out of the water, so that's good. They somehow captured my iron there. We took Detroit. Let's get, not an Air Force base. They already have a barracks, that's good, so let's get a radar. And then let's have it produce wealth. Manila got me my destroyer, or is about to get me my destroyer. And after that, let's go for, let's get another, I almost want to get another armored, or another set of things out. Let's see. Let's go for 4 tanks, 4 infantry, 2 artillery. That's going to be a pretty tall order, but I'm going to start getting it prepped now because I am slowly losing guys over time. Is there anything I can upgrade? Yes. Upgrade all possible units. Okay, as for this number, let's get over here and start doing some damage. In this group here, let's go like this, this, or better yet, or yeah, actually, let's just stick with that for now. Yeah, that works out. Detroit is ours. I'm going to leave these guys here to heal up. Dali will start building up slowly but surely. This iron got captured, and I don't really have anything nearby that can take that. You know what I'll do? Start making a couple runs. We'll bomb the hell out of that. I actually captured both these food sources, which is nice. So let's go over there. You dock back up in Pagoda, which should have a shipyard, and they do, and you can heal up. And then once this destroyer gets built, we'll start sniping these food over here. Okay, I've got somebody sitting on this here. They're trying to route to that, but they're going to go for it. So I actually want you to push for this gold here. I think. Yeah, let's push for that gold. And then these guys, I'll take them out, and I guess I'll route them down to this food and then back up. I want to move these off the airfield almost. Alright, let's submit orders, see what goes on here. These should be taken out. Detroit's ours. We're going to go for Kaohsiung or whatever that is next. Alright, lots of bombing. Let's move down to this food here because they're trying to drive a force up the middle here, which isn't really going to do them any good because I'm just going to attack them from both sides. But if that's what they want to do, then that's what they are going to do. Let's keep pushing down this way. I'm hoping this mountain range kind of comes down here and provides a little bit of isolation. As for these guys, they're fully healed, so we're just going to literally go for the next city. I'm actually slowly pushing these guys back. The big thing that's going to hurt me is resources if I don't start pumping them out soon, honestly. But other than that, I mean, we're not sitting that bad. Ah, crap. Do I have an airbase here? I don't think I think I was producing one. Yes, I did get one down. Okay. Let's get these guys. Actually, let's bomb these. Or there's a force moving up there, isn't there? You need to come back this way. Definitely need to come back this way. This artillery piece needs to move into this fort here, because that might be the only thing that protects me. I'm actually gonna... Yeah, we're gonna bomb them. And you're gonna attack Detroit. You're going for that gold. Sydney's got a tank that's... Or, what is this tank doing? Did you upgrade? You did. And you're trying to get out of the city for some reason. Why? You're not done upgrading. Get back in the city and upgrade. Alright, submit turns. I might lower the cash. I need to start raising my cash back up. Especially since everything's going in the negatives. Okay, there we go. So I see the forces moving down. He's getting in a fight with the flat guns right now. This city is done producing aircraft. So let's get some wealth pumping out again. This city is now ours. Let's get a radar down. And an Air Force base, because I may move some bombers down here. Oh, they've got a large... Or no, that's my force. Okay, I thought that was their force for a second. I was like, holy crap. The one thing I don't have is the Navy, but holy crap are we taking things back. Once I can drive... If I can get rid of this middle drive here, we'll be pretty set. Or we'll at least be better off than we were. Let's move these SAM sites off now. Let's move them onto this fort. The fort will give them a pretty big defensive bonus. Dali, let's see. You're producing money. Why don't we get you pumping out a factory? And then back to money. Start getting your population built up. Detroit, probably the same thing for you. Let's get a factory. Switch back to money. And then you're good to go. Sydney. Should have some stuff that needs to be upgraded, don't I? I do. That tank. So let's get that tank finished. Oh, this bomber. He's trying to heal up. Tempted to fly him up to New York. Where is the other aircraft? Did I really lose all of my aircraft? Let's fly him up to New York and pair him up with these other aircraft that are up there. This guy captured this food. Right? Or is he about... He's about to capture that food. We've captured this gold. I guess we can go for Cairo. Or we could drive right down. No, we should definitely probably take it this way. That's going to be a rough capture, though, because we got to figure these are going to be some pretty large cities. And then it's going to be hard to hold this bottleneck here. Why don't we go for this gold? And then the troops generally take the roads. As you can see, they prefer to take the roads because it's quicker. So that might help us a lot, actually. If we take this gold, then if they try to come back through, I think this place can hold itself. I'll maybe throw that tank at it. What city was producing a ton of stuff for me? Was it Manila? Manila is, but they don't have a very high production. I might actually get New York to pump some stuff out. Let's get New York to build me 3 tanks, 4 infantry, 2 artillery, and that's it for now until I get better research, which we're going for a missile launcher, the jet fighter, the missile V2. I'm actually gonna get rid of some of this. Robotic factory, battleship class 2. I'm gonna get rid of for now. We need to focus on land forces because that seems to be where my money is. The jet fighter I'll go for. Robotic factory. I'm gonna get rid of the robotic factory. Missile launcher class 2 I'll keep. Basic research energy weapons I'll keep for the infantry class 6. The artillery class 5. Tank class 5 I want. Transport plane. Strategic bomber wouldn't be a bad idea. I really would like to get some ships out there, but I just don't. SAM vehicle class 2. Missile V2. We get the missile V2 back. Okay. And we'll submit orders for one last time. Hopefully we can get these guys taken out. There we go. We did that. Flak actually took that infantry out, so that's good. What is this? A destroyer coming up here. Alright. Well, destroyer, you've come to the wrong neck of the woods. Because I am going to bomb you out of existence. And then I'm going to take this destroyer and I'm going to capture this food and then this food. And hopefully we'll have that bombed out of existence. I've got New York producing a whole fleet of units. Alright, we're taking back these resource tiles. So once these guys move on there, I want them to take this, to capture the iron mine. And then I want them to go to Dali and heal up. SAMs are going to move up here and capture this food. This tank's going to come down here and capture this iron. He's going to go capture that. Artillery is going to sit on Cano for a second. I've got a huge force of units here that I'm going to move into this fort. And then these guys are done, so I'm going to start moving them south. And there we go. So we're starting to push back, actually. Things aren't looking too bad. If I could actually get a decent navy set up, I could maybe talk about doing some serious pushing back with the water, but I just don't think we can get a navy set up right now in our position. However, as for the land, if we can keep beating Canada back slowly, it's very possible that we could actually turn this game around significantly and take it. So I hope you guys did enjoy this episode, and I'll see you next time.